training, doing new challenges,
evading security,
time trials,
massive roof gaps, slides through flumes, huge wall runs.
become immersed to a level at which you actually feel like you're a part of this sport.
We want to build into the game the most ambitious animation technology,
taking the motion capture to a whole new level.
completely fluid so that it feels exactly like you're doing parkour in real life.
People always say, I really want to be able to do this, or I would love to be able to try parkour.
There'll be a process of kind of character progression, learning the skills and abilities that you need.
Through the tutorials, sharing techniques.
That's it.
Our goal is to make STORROR Parkour Pro the most progressive urban sports game ever.
The effect that this could have on the parkour community is similar to what the Tony Hawk's franchise did for skateboarding. And having a parkour game on major consoles is going to completely change the sport.
Team STORROR is a group of friends that grew up in the south of England that basically share a passion for parkour and adventure.
We happen to have a massively diverse range of skills that allows us to take on a lot of crazy projects.
places we never would have gone without the team.
Doing parkour in skyscrapers in Asia,
Diving off bridges in Basel,
Running around deserts,
running away from monkeys on rooftops in India.
always thinking bigger, trying to be more creative.
constantly looking for another adventure.
It kind of makes perfect sense for us to set our sights into the gaming world.
There's never been a project that has got us as excited as this one.
STORROR Parkour Pro is the first parkour game solely about parkour and its culture.
Connecting with your mates across the world, free roaming, multiplayer options.
On the starting line with like all of your mates to have some crazy race across town.
An open world exploration game where there'll be missions,
Training, doing new challenges,
Evading security,
time trials,
Massive roof gaps, slides through flumes, huge wall runs.
Become immersed to a level at which you actually feel like you're a part of this sport.
We want to build into the game the most ambitious animation technology,
taking the motion capture to a whole new level.
completely fluid so that it feels exactly like you're doing parkour in real life.
People always say, I really want to be able to do this, or I would love to be able to try parkour.
There'll be a process of kind of character progression, learning the skills and abilities that you need.
Through the tutorials, sharing techniques.
That's it.
Our goal is to make STORROR Parkour Pro the most progressive urban sports game ever.
The effect that this could have on the parkour community is similar to what the Tony Hawk's franchise did for skateboarding. And having a parkour game on major consoles is going to completely change the sport.
Team STORROR is a group of friends that grew up in the south of England that basically share a passion for parkour and adventure.
We happen to have a massively diverse range of skills that allows us to take on a lot of crazy projects.
places we never would have gone without the team.
Doing parkour in skyscrapers in Asia,
Diving off bridges in Basel,
Running around deserts,
running away from monkeys on rooftops in India.
Always thinking bigger, trying to be more creative.
constantly looking for another adventure.
It kind of makes perfect sense for us to set our sights into the gaming world.
There's never been a project that has got us as excited as this one.
STORROR Parkour Pro is the first parkour game solely about parkour and its culture.
connecting with your mates across the world, free roaming, multiplayer options.
On the starting line with like all of your mates to have some crazy race across town.
An open world exploration game where there'll be missions,
Training, doing new challenges,
Evading security,
time trials.
Massive roof gap.
All right. Nice intro, yeah? Yeah, right, Johnny. Alright then. Alright. How's the audio thing? Yes, okay. Okay, everything okay. Alright. Let's do this. It's going well. Today I have a couple of things to do. So probably gonna be jumping in and out of the stream a little bit. But apart from that, everything is going smoothly. We also have the catch up with the team at 4. I may stream that as well. And everything is looking good. Okay. So let's get this logic sorted. Let me run the game. I know. Then we get the logic sorted. Go. How's it going for you, Johnny? You said you are in Australia, right? Should be very late for you, right? Night owl, like us. One of us. Ah, 9 PM is okay. "9 PM is actually almost morning for me. That is where I start to get going. Oh la la. Waiting for somebody to take my car. Sad ending of my car. Taken to the scrapyard. That day for me. Great day for my wife. She hated that car. So. Alright. Why is it super slow to load? No, I left it. I didn't use it for about 4 years, and there's so like hybrid car, and basically all the batteries like complete dead. It costs more than to fix the battery than to buy a new car, so fortunately they forced me to do it. Yeah, electric cars are a pain in the ass, to be honest. I mean, like the battery, you know, aspect of the electric cars is a bit of a scam. Like repairing them is just like ridiculous. Alright, so cut pass. Center up, double cap pass. Center up, center up, center up, center. That's a lot to leave up to. Yeah, I left it like that when you know, in the middle of COVID, and yeah, basically it was basically at the beginning of COVID, and I never used it ever since. And I tried to get it back on the road last week. It was like, nah, that's not having it. So yeah. All right, so. Yeah, thing is, man, if I do it straight, if I do straight is okay, but sometimes, ooh, yeah, I think up center is okay. So. Yes, I think anything would do it, I think. Yeah, actually, let me check. They always get in there. Okay. Yeah, found left center. Yeah, okay. Cool. What is this? Sus. Found center. Weird. Ah. Hmm. Uh, okay. So. Not good. Oh, MacBook is stolen. For real. I need to ask Woody about that. He was, you know, we had a Mac version running. I think is as easy as just use a DM, you know, you just package with a DMG, which is basically a zip folder, eventually. So I think it's relatively straightforward. You just, you know, take your folder and make it a package, and that should be it. But I can double check with Woody, or if you're gonna send him a message on Discord, you should be able to reply. I think it did it a couple of weeks ago, something like that. Find this music really. How do I this instrumental? But this thing that Ganso found is, I don't think it's very good. Just it hasn't got any lo-fi music, which is bad. And I cannot search by genre, so voice breaks. I don't know voice breaks. Yeah. Nah, I don't like it. Yeah, I think it's quite easy. I think it's naturally very easy. What? Like... Don't know, mate. Don't know, mate. This player is sus. Elite. Elite. I'm gonna leave it at this and then okay, so access to it. So basically what I wanna have is Let's put name. So this is name, move. Okay, let's try this. Orange. Okay. Ah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, step 0. Fine. PT match. Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of what I'm doing here, but sometimes you have to take. It's a bit different. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Up center, up, center, center. Yeah, so that's correct. I don't really like this message. So, found the center. So, like, how did he find the center there? Because that's that's not center. Hey, Cash. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support. David is playing a tournament, a rugby tournament in Mauritius, I think. So I should be back next week. Alright. Alright, so oh, that's pretty good. So most of the work is that I've done. We always trying to get, it's a never-ending pursuit of the perfect controls. It's yeah, it's an interesting. It looks quite simple on the outside, like, yeah, just press a button and the thing does the thing. Yeah, but there are lots of nuances in there, so it's definitely a problem that is underrated, I think. Yeah, I didn't see Skateful yet. I don't know what they did there. Because I think most of the difficulties at the beginning is just the lack of feedback. I think having this was I'm not doing it right now, but it's in the spectrum of things that I'm exploring. Is at least for the new player, I mean the controls scheme, the control icon, always on the screen that guides you on how to do stuff at the right time. Because I think once you get it, I think it's okay. But there is a big learning curve. If you just don't know the timing of what to do, it's basically impossible to make some of the inputs, some of the moves. I did work at EA when they did Skate 1. And I didn't work in the team of Skate 1, but they sent us a build, a prototype build of Skate. And I thought it was the most incredible thing ever. I'm an ex-skater. And I saw that thing and I thought, this is unbelievable. It was literally incredible. It was the only thing that I was really impressed by when I was at EA, because the rest of the games were absolute pants, to be honest. I mean, they weren't bad games, but they were just like games that you do with 200-300 people team and you just brute force your way through it. But Skate and Mirror Edge were very cool titles for EA, and of course, they completely butchered it. Mirror's Edge started really strong. I have played the prototype as well of Mirror's Edge, and it was incredible. And then they, screw it up as usual. Oh, I was in Guildford. I was in Criterion. Which were bought by EA in 2005, I think. And we made Burnout, Need for Speed. We made a great game called Black that nobody's ever played. I didn't know they had a London QA studio. I never knew where they had the QA, to be honest. But that was like almost 20 years ago, so you may not have been there at the time. Oh yeah, Guildford, yeah. I was there from 2005 to 2010. So if you were there those years, then I definitely bump into you. In one way or another. I don't know, where was the QA in? Which floor? It was on the ground floor. I mean, it depends. Maybe they moved. When I left in 2010, they were doing a little bit of restructuring. They had Harry Potter on the top floor and other really shitty games. Oh, it was in 23. Okay. Really? Ah. So were you? Did you meet any of the guys from Criterion? I got lots of friends in the. I mean, the one that are still there. Most of them are left, and they did all sorts of other things. Very successful things, by the way. Pretty much everyone that left EA had massive success after leaving EA. So that tells you something. Once you are out of there, you are incredibly successful. Once you are in there, it's just completely miserable. I mean, they always treated me very well, to be fair, because I didn't do much and they never really, you know, I would never receive any complaints or anything. It was okay, but I think it's well it does that. Okay. Okay, this is very wrong, but let me try to do. Because I want to check something. Oh. Just in case I forget. What? Center? It's impossible. That's okay, Chaser Johnny. Thank you for joining me. Alright, so move up and then how? Don't understand why this is. No, that's stupid. How does it even? No, that's still way off. There's something sus about this. Something not quite right. Get this thing straight. What? Expecting up and found center. That is impossible. I know this is completely wrong. Yeah. I need to understand what's going on. Center. Man. That's this. Return center. What? Center. But there is nothing here that could return center. No, man, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Hey, me bro. Oh, GD. What GD? That's fucking annoying. Is it today your big day? What are you doing here? Or is not today? What the heck is going on here? Hello? 6 p.m. Ah! Congrats! Yeah, I know. It's nerve-wracking, right? But look at the bright side. No, I don't know. There's no bright side. Oh, this thing is all going wrong. No, I'm kidding. There are lots of bright sides. It's you know, it's like having a baby in a way for us. Don't tell it to my wife. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be awesome, and you know, we need to start raising the bar for the parkour games. So I think it's gonna be good. Right. So are you doing a big party? Yeah, pretty much, right? So, well, mine is gonna be, I don't know, an elephant baby. No, I don't know what is the longest time for having a baby. A dinosaur baby. And what will be about 4 years, 5? Yeah, I think you should, you know, throw a party or something, right? Do a live, don't know. Dance naked on your roof. Takes the smaller devs to change it. Yeah, I mean that is the problem with the AAA game industry. You know, specifically we were talking about EA, is that they are so massive that to move anything, there is this extremely heavy rock, right, that you need to roll. And just to move 1 centimeter, just to roll 1 centimeter, this huge rock, you need 1,000 people to move 1 centimeter. And instead, for us, we can do, like we can have, you know, marbles rolling all over the place, and you know, we're gonna be fine for the most part. And this is the advantage, right? Of course, the AAA studios go, I got another set of advantages over us, but you know, we got quite a lot of them too. So it's, interestingly enough, is a fair competition if you look at that. And you know, I was telling when I was doing when I was EA, when they were doing Mirror's Edge, and I played the first prototype, and it was awesome, right? And then like a few months later, some EA manager thought that, yeah, but we need to have guns, we need to have fighting, we need to have this and that to, you know, tick the box, right? We need to, you know, guns to sell. Tick the box, tick the box, tick the box. So it was still a really good title, right? Don't get me wrong. But the version that I played, in which it was just pure traversal from A to B, it was very nice. Just everything was just flows like beautifully. It was just beautiful, and you know, sure, it was a good game, but why they had to have combats and guns and stuff? And I know that you know, the kids, they want to do ping 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 ping, they want to shoot things, they want to throw punches and stuff, but you know, you got a million games that they do that, right? Just at least you will have a few games that you don't necessarily have to shoot your stupid gun. I think that is my take on what we are trying to do. Yeah, but I think the second one has to be better, right? Than one. It's you know, it carries all of the experience of the first one, and you know, with all of the improvements, right? I mean, on average, the second one, technically at least, is better than the first one, right? But yeah, I just like when they had to tick the box and they have to say, you know, oh, we need to put guns in it. Don't tick. So Brooke, don't put guns in your game, okay? Otherwise I'm not gonna buy. I love the story. I think games like Uncharted, The Last of Us, you know, the story, I think Naughty Dog is the only company in the video game industry that really can make a movie slash game and not make it ultra boring like Kojima. I mean, tremendous respect for the guy, for sure, but fuck me. It doesn't really, yeah, his stories are a bit, they are like miles away from the Naughty Dogs one. The Naughty Dogs, they are just playable movies. This is my humble opinion, but you know, people of course will disagree with all sorts of levels of disagreements, but yeah, my personal taste is that a story is just so powerful, but only if it's really a story that you can play and make sense. Because 99.999% of the background stories for any video game, they don't make any sense whatsoever. You know, they're not like, because at the end of the day, say, oh, there is this story about this, I don't know, whatever, alien comes, and then at the end of the day, what you do, bang, 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 bang. It's just like the stories go, you know, no bearing whatsoever on the actual second to second gameplay. Right? And I think Naughty Dog is the only one that really do that, like it should be done, in my opinion, of course. Right, I need to write some code because this is freaking not working. This is like, I don't understand this. What on earth is going on here? No, it's not centered. Right, so that is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, can I do this? Yeah, it still sucks, but no. Right, okay, so that makes sense. Right, expecting app and found center. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, back in the days, the lighting and the visuals of Mirror's Edge, they were beautiful. They were really, really, really stunning. So they had. I don't know what happened to the artists that they did the first ones, but the first one, because in the first one you need to break the mold and you really need to, you know, establish the thing, right? So, well, this is complete ridiculous. Why it doesn't go up? Found center. So up. I'm not understanding this. Why? So center. What? So it didn't go up. It didn't. So this is not. I'm going crazy. So, again. I thought I was a lot closer. I got stuck with this for like a couple of weeks now. Not good. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. I think, guys, I need to pick up the car now. Okay, so I think the problem there is the licensing, right? Is the name, right? Is the IP. Ah, by the way, Mibrook, if you're still here, if you haven't looked into it yet, have a look at registering your name for your IP, because you don't want that somebody just sneakily get the copyrights, what they trademark for your game, for your name. So it costs about, you know, probably a couple £100 per country / region, something like that. But at least it will protect you from somebody, you know, using your name, your IP and branding. Yeah, it's quite expensive, you know, the worldwide. Yeah, that sounds pretty much what was quoted. I mean, you can choose like, I don't know, US for sure, right? US, Europe, I would say, no, the first 5 main states. That's pretty much it, right, to start with, right? And you know, like, all the other countries, they go such a small, Australia maybe, you know, like, but all the other countries has got such a small market share. It's not really worth it. Japan, actually, in Japan it's tricky. Yeah, I mean, you never get out of there alive. In China, you know, in China there are probably gonna be people already playing your game and selling it. I was making it. I had an app. I was very successful app, right? We had like millions of downloads, and that was like 2011, 2012. And there was a guy from China that basically took the app, sold it in this Chinese whatever marketplace, and he wanted to sell me the rights to sell my app in China. I don't even wanna start even thinking about China. For me, you know, I had the chat with a friend of mine. I think they say, no, China is easy now. No, I don't know. I just don't want to waste my time there. I can't be asked. I mean, if I had, you know, 20 lawyers working with me, sure, £1,000 a day, and I don't care, fine. But considering they have no lawyers and not £1,000 a day, I'm not gonna do it, right? But yeah, I think to be honest, right, just do US, right? Just do US, and you mostly gonna be fine. I think, you know, if you really want to do a UK, but I don't know where are your demographics, but I would bet that at least 50% is US. So at least protect that one, or like as a ballpark, and then the rest, you know, you can do it. you know, at a different time. But yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Like, the most annoying thing is when you have to challenge it, because if nothing happens, right, then those are just money basically wasted, right? Because, you know, nothing happens, you just wasted 24k. But the double whammy there is that you spend 24k and you need to challenge it, and then you need to spend another 24k or more actually, right, to challenge it. It's just a game for lawyers. It's just a game for patent lawyers that they are really having a laugh. So, and I really hate spending money on lawyers. In fact, like, in due time, I'll tell you a story I had recently. And now it's not a good time. Yeah, you could challenge before, but you still need to, you know, if you want to have any decent chance of winning, you still have to pay to pay a lawyer. I mean, technically you can do it all by yourself, but do you really want to waste your time and energy doing that rather than, you know, writing a better game? It's, yeah. I maybe register the logo and, you know, what is the name, the face that the you know, like the like the font type thing, like, so like if you have like a specific yeah, some, you know, the letters that you use for R and A, for example, with a and in the middle, right? You can register that. I don't know what is the name. You know, those visuals there, and so because you can trademark words and but also like symbols, right? So if you trademark that, then you're very good, because yeah, you can stop all of those stupid people taking your product to advertise their stuff, which is the most annoying part. Yeah, that is the harder side of the coin, right? It's if people hate you, it means that you are successful. So let's put it that way. But if, you know, if you have a group of people that hate you, you are extremely successful. But if everybody hates you, you are in trouble. But as long as you have, you know, a good amount of people that likes your work, and, you know, of course you're gonna have those. You know, we see it from our post and your post too. There's always people that say, "Oh, this game is better than the other game is better than yours," and people are really, I don't know, they really go missing parts of their brain to discuss about two video games, like their life depends on that. But yeah, just use that as a positive. And there was a guy that started posting video with our shorts, and our shorts are like pretty small, right? Then nobody really sees them on YouTube. On YouTube, be like basically we got not trash whatsoever. But he posted our shorts that nobody ever watched on our channel. And he had this weird, you know, story on top of that. It was like a voiceover thing, which was extremely, you know, poor and boring. But he's got like millions of views on his voice. But it was 100% of our video, like the visuals was 100% our short, and he told this story that it was supposed to be funny, right? But I'm gonna say, I think these are the car company. Let me just give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry, the guy that's taking the car is coming. So this guy just posted these shorts, and they got millions of views, and and he's got lots of comments, and most of the comments were, "We don't care about your story. What is the game that that we are saying?" And we got a little bit of traction there. So even if somebody is ripping off your footage, it may be good for you. It may be good for free advertising. I'm a big believer that just post everything. Who cares? Like, as long as people see your stuff, right? I think it's good news. Even if somebody else rip you off, because then, like, if they really wanna play that game that they're saying, they're gonna ask, yeah, but what is that game? And people are gonna say, oh, it's Midbrook game. Go here and download it, right? So I think it's one way or another is gonna be mostly good news. The only way that it's bad news is when you got some very complex legal case, in which, yeah, so I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, hopefully, nothing bad happens too. So yeah, and when I was in the gaming industry, well, I'm still in the gaming industry, but when I was working at EA and the big studios and Sony and all of that, people were so secretive. They say, we cannot tell, what we are doing, because it's a super mega secret. Man, well, no, why? I mean, we are streaming every day, showing the source code of the game, and nobody's gonna steal it, right? It's like, let's be honest, right? It's like there are like 3 people in the world that they can understand this code and and are working here. So it's a known problem, and you want more people to know about your game, not less people to know about your game. So I would just, our target is to stream every day for a year. From the 1st of December, from the 1st of January to the 31st of December, every day stream. Just, it's a nice challenge, and it keeps you alive in the stream world. So yeah, all the best for later on. Right, so this is absolutely ridiculous. This is insane. I don't understand how this. So this is coded, and this is not. Oh, one sec. Um. Right. Let's see here. Oh yeah. So I need to go soon because there are the guys collecting the car. But it's gonna be a short stream. But so yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. But I want to fix this first. Yeah, okay, so this... So direction angle is... Okay, whatever direction angle is. Yeah. Okay, I think I have it. Think so. Effectively, is in center. Yeah, clown, absolutely. In fact, I'm really looking forward to that. So we can have something better than the community is making rather than guns levels. So, you know. No, I think parkour is a community, right? Is a sport that is based basically on community, right? There are, it's a very it's a community-based activity, right? I mean, yeah, you can do parkour alone for sure, but for the most part, it's actually like the skateboarding community, right? It's it's that sort of vibe. So I think it's only natural that a parkour video game will have a community. But you can already see from both games that they got very excited communities following the games. And the interesting part is that we got a lot of people that are following both games, right? But yeah, I think the community has to be the center of the game, right? Mm. Ooh. So, yeah, okay. So expecting up. So up never. Yeah, I don't know why. What are the negatives about people modding your game? I mean, if you take for example Doom or Quake, in my era, right? Three of the most fundamental games in history. They were basically, games that you can mod like crazy. So, well, I don't know what is the negatives from the big studios about modding. I cannot think of many. I can think like maybe they don't want to like they want to be in control of every single output and visuals that they wanna portray the game with. But apart from that, I can't think. So, right. What this is. Hasn't hit it then. Oh. Okay, right. Might be concern it would put people off DLC. Yeah, but yeah, no, I can see the angle, but I really, yeah, for me it doesn't really. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't really apply for me. I think for DLC, you just need to have another structure if you wanna. If most of your monetization is from DLC, then, well, first of all, there is that funnel, right? You need to get your game free, that's for sure, because the funnel needs to go from like hundreds of millions of potential players, and then you go down to the 10 that really will buy your stuff, and then you need to have a big funnel at the top in order to go down streamline. So and I think like free to play or freemium game or whatever they're called, they're not good for indie. I think it's they don't have that power of user acquisition of millions and millions of players. So it's not a really sustainable strategy for them. Yeah. Yeah. There was another game that I wanted to play. The guys were in the SPP forums as well. It was a very cool, like, multiplayer parkour, sort of like Ninja Warrior sort of game. And I think they had, modding, like they had in-game editor, like, and you can like create your own courses and stuff. I don't remember what it's called, but it looked super cool. It looks very nice. And also, the guy doing it, he was a really cool guy. I don't remember their name, but if I see them, I'll remember. Okay, so it looks like I cannot really fix it on time. I need to prepare my car for the guy. All right, what should I do? Should we be back later, or? Yeah, I think so. Let's grab some lunch. Yeah, unfortunately I need to get the guy called, and he's gonna take the car in 10 minutes, so better get a move. Alright guys, if I'm not extremely tired later, I'm gonna stream a little bit. If not, maybe all the best for launch. Throw a big party, celebrate all night, dancing, and don't worry about the negatives. you know, just celebrate today. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. Just send me a message with your celebration. Okay, right, guys. I need to scrub my card. Right. All the best. I'll catch you soon.